Webinar titled Women-Led Agri Startup for Development started from yesterday, 2nd February to 7th February 2023 to support aspiring agripreneurs, agri startup farmers, students, women, youth, etc. to explore the innovation scope and opportunities different sector of agribusiness ecosystem. This webinar focuses on highlighting the impact created by women-led agri startup across the country. As informed, this webinar series is organized in connection with G20 Summit taking place in India for the year 2023. A glimpse about G20 or the Group of 20. It is an intergovernmental forum comprising 19 countries and the European Union. It works to address major issues related to the global economy. Its main objectives are to promote strong, sustainable, and balanced economic growth, financial stability, and international trade and investment. With this brief introduction, we will commence our second webinar of National Webinar Series titled Women-Led Agri Startup for Development. Nowadays, women-led agri startups are becoming more common and predominantly addressing gender imbalance in the industry and promote economic growth and sustainability in rural areas. The topic for today's webinar is improving food security and nutrition through integrated approaches. In this webinar, the speaker will share their agripreneurial journey, scope, opportunity, or for the aspiring agripreneurs in food security and nutrition sector, and how their innovation adding value in empowering the nation and also supporting the farmer in multiplying their income. So with greatest pleasure, I welcome all the three speakers today and allow our most important participants to the second webinar of today. So we'll start by the introduction of the first speaker, Dr. Sharmili Pratap. Dr. Sharmili Pradhamani, founder and CEO of Piomi Organic Private Limited, and also director of YD Mane Research Center. It's a non-profit organization for agriculture and rural development. She did PhD in chemical engineering from Curtin University, Australia. She has more than 7 years of research experience in secondary agriculture and agro-processing. Dr. Sharmili won 2 international patents in her name. She has won many international awards and grants for her research. She is a grantee of RKVY-RAFTAAR program under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. A business model involves the production of organic and natural jaggery and jaggery-based nutrition product. So we'll know more about her agribusiness venture and how she is adding value in empowering the farming community and nation. So over to you, Dr. Sharmili Pradap. Welcome to the webinar. You can now take up, please.
Thank you so much, Alok sir. I'll just share the screen. Can it be seen?
Yes, perfect, ma'am. Perfect.
So yeah, so shall I start, sir?
Please, ma'am, please.
So good afternoon, everyone. First, I'm Dr. Sharmili Mane, founder and CEO of Piomi Organics Private Limited. First of all, I would like to thank Manage for organizing such kind of events and being me part of that event. So I'm really thankful to Manage team. Before starting, I would like to give my brief introduction. I have completed PhD in chemical engineering from Australia. After completing PhD, I came back to India to my rural town in Kolhapur and started understanding the agriculture scenario in and around Kolhapur. So Kolhapur is a basic, I mean, you can say it's a town in Maharashtra. It's a city in Maharashtra, and it's a major agriculture hub of Western Maharashtra. And sugarcane is the major produce. So when you talk about sugarcane and Kolhapur, the first thing comes to your mind is jaggery, because it's a major rural cottage industry of Kolhapur. Kolhapur jaggery is a GI tag product since 2014. It's jaggery capital of India. Kolhapur jaggery ranks first in qualitative terms. Recently, by Ministry of Food Processing, it's declared as one district, one product, and more than 75,000 farmers and their families are dependent on this industry for their livelihood. But in recent years, in 2018, this jaggery industry started facing some bitter truths. More than 60% of jaggery units started shutting down because they do not have improved technology for jaggery production. They do not have quality measurements in their production, and that is why a lot of adulterations were going on, and that is why farmers were getting inconsistent rate for the inconsistent rate for their jaggery from the market. So we started understanding all these problems one by one through our non-profit organization, and then we came up with the solution by improvising and standardizing technology for jaggery production and giving it to the jaggery farmers. Again, setting some parameters as per FSSI for producing the technology to have improved quality of jaggery, and along with the raw and traditional jaggery, introducing some innovative forms of jaggery, so as to make it convenient for people to use. So for the same reason, we carried backward and forward survey. So we interacted with more than 120 farmers from 10 different villages of Kolhapur district, and we got to know that even farmers want to get into jaggery production instead of sending their sugarcanes to sugar mills and waiting for their delayed payment. But they have shown their major concern of non-availability of the standardized technology and ecosystem for jaggery processing and jaggery supply chain network. So there is a raw jaggery into the market. Now question remains why people like us are not using this jaggery in our daily diet. So for that same reason, we started interacting with the people around us, the future consumers, and we got to know that even people want to use this jaggery in their daily diet because of the awareness of its health benefits and its acceptability since our traditional ages. But what's stopping them is non-availability of the easily consumable jaggery units, jaggery products at affordable cost. So whenever you hear or whenever you think of using jaggery, the first thing comes to your mind is, okay, we know it's healthy, but there are a lot of hustles involved in using that jaggery. You need to cut it down, chop it down, you need to store it properly to protect it from the moisture, and that moisture, that is why people are reluctant about using jaggery. So that is why we decided and we started this startup PureMe Organics, where we are co-creating easily consumable quality natural jaggery products in association with the rural farmers to excite the consumers. So yes, PureMe is a made in India brand of natural jaggery based products. Our vision is to redefine sweetness in a way that is, it is healthy to consume and accessible to everyone at an affordable price. We have researched and developed an innovative range of jaggery based products which are natural and sustainable. And as I mentioned earlier, all of our products we are creating with the rural farmers who are associated with us through our non-profit organization, YD Mane Research Center for Agriculture and Rural Development. Our vision is to be a global unicorn brand, bringing the goodness of jaggery through multiple products offering the healthy benefits, as well as empowering the local farmers to engage in conscious cultivations. Our mission is to be a multinational pioneer in jaggery-based product line, leader in R&D and D and innovation for sustainable ways of jaggery extraction. At the same time, training farmers to engage in natural and sustainable methods of cultivation for better crop yield and sustainable future of farmers. So the USP of our brand is we are offering unique range of healthy products. All our products are natural. We make it sure that no preservatives, no chemicals, no colors are added to our products. All our products are easy to use. We can say mess-free products. Products are co-created with farmers. They are rich in micronutrients. We do have consistent supply because we are working with the farmers. All our products give instant source of energy, and we do have a right pricing for the customers. Now, this is our business model. We call our business model as sustainable because there are two organizations. You can see here YD Mane Research Center and PureMe Organics. They are working in collaboration. There is a group of farmers associated with this research center. Whatever trainings and workshops we want, we are giving it through this research center. And then with our technology, we are passing through this research center to the farmers, and then whatever raw jaggery they are making with our technology, we are procuring it from the farmers at the farm gates. And then with advanced technology, we are making it into innovative range of products at our factory, and then the products go out for sales and distribution network. So we call our business model as sustainable because we are empowering farmers not only in technical terms through our research center, but also in financial aspect, as we are sharing percentage of our net profit with the associated farmers. So these are our few products which are into market since last April. Yes, so we'll be completing 1 year in coming April. These products are available also on e-commerce platforms like Amazon, JioMart, and Flipkart. Now, if you can see, these are the 6 products which are available right now, and like they come from different category. Let's say these 2 products are like, you can say these are normal grocery items, these are value added products, and these are products in smart packaging. So the first category I would explain is innovation in terms of production technology. We have come up with the technology with which jaggery is produced with very less moisture as compared to the powder available into the market. That is why our powder is very free flowing in nature, and it has extended shelf life of more than 14 months. Our jaggery is extracted from the best quality sugarcane, and it's a GI tag product from Kolhapur. So the product comes like a pet jar of jaggery powder, and these are jaggery cubes, the smaller jaggery cubes of 15 gram. Considering the family of 4 people, like the jaggery or sweetness to be added in their meal, the amount is 15 to 16 grams. So we have counted that into a smaller cube portion, which you can add while cooking the food, or while making any sweets, you can add this kind of jaggery to avoid it's, you can say, protect it from the moisture. You don't need to break the entire block into smaller portions and use it. Instead, just you can use a smaller cube of 15 gram into your meal. Then next category is innovations in terms of nutritional additions. Now we know that jaggery has a lot of healthy properties, so we tried combining it with natural additives to enhance its nutritional properties. For example, traditionally we used to have jaggery and peanuts, a handful of jaggery and peanuts after our lunch, after our dinner, to have our protein, iron, and calcium levels in line. But due to time constraint, these days we don't have that. Jaggery and peanuts after our meal. So that is why we got this combination into bread spread from. Now, whatever peanut butters are available into market, they are either sweetened with sugar or they are unsweetened. But during workout, post workout, or when you're growing, when you have a growing age, along with the proteins, calcium and iron is also a requirement, and that we are encountering with jaggery. So we have this combination, and this is our highest selling product, like jaggery peanut butter. We have in a normal flavor and also dark chocolate flavor for school going kids. Then this is like innovation in terms of smart packaging. Now post COVID, people are addicted using jaggery, but when they travel outside or when they're working in office, they cannot carry jaggery to add in their tea or coffee. So that is why we have got a smart packaging of jaggery. This you can see here, it's a 5-gram sachet. We have designed the packaging of sachet in such a way that it's a triple layer packaging with which the jaggery inside is remain intact or remain away from moisture for more than 14 months. You can carry this sachet anywhere. You can call it as your pocket buddy, like whenever you feel dizzy or when you want to have it in your tea, coffee, or juice, you can just tear open the sachet and have it as a sweetener. And also we are working, that will be our next product, the sachet form again for liquid jaggery. Instead of maple syrup, you can use this liquid jaggery. You can carry this sachet anywhere. So it is like easy to use, store and carry form, and exact amount of usage is possible with this kind of sachet. Now we are not restricting ourselves just to sugarcane jaggery. We are also exploring like jaggery from other sources, and for the same reason we are connected with the farmers from Karnataka Tamil Nadu border, one FPO, and from there we are procuring the coconut jaggery powder, which is naturally low in glycemic index, and it works on reducing your cravings for sweets and sugar. So it's a kind of premium product, the coconut jaggery powder. It's also available into market since last 2 months. So in last 8 months, we have made ourselves available in 450 plus premium outlets in more than 15 cities. The cities are mentioned here, and these are the major retail brands where with whom we are working. This is our upcoming range of product. We have our research and development team continuously working on introducing new products. So every 3 months we have planned to come up with new product with jaggery. So these are our inlined products. Like considering the future of water crisis, we are also working towards sustainable agriculture sources. Like when if we can replace sugarcane with some other sustainable source such as sorghum, so we are also working on that. So yes, our startup has social impact as we are working for the farmers empowerment, and also in form of sorghum. In future we are giving a sustainable cash crop for dryland farmers. When our farmers will shift towards sugarcane, towards sorghum, it will be a low investment cash crop in less time, so it will have a huge economic impact. We have healthy sweeteners with essential nutrients, so it has health impact. And environmentally, when we walk towards sustainable agriculture, it's again reduction in carbon and water footprints. So our startup has a sustainable future. These are the key activities associated with our startup. I won't be going that into detail. This is the target market and growth potential. Now, if you see here, the entire sugar market, the available sugar market, we are considering as our potential available market, which has a potential of generating revenue of 680 billion rupees. Now, if we consider this sugar market in organized sectors, the total addressable market, this one will come to 550 billion rupees. And if we target like the serviceable available market, we want to target the healthy lifestyle percentage, which is around, as per one of the research, it's around 53%. So that we want to start with initially. So that is almost 291 billion rupees, and with our initial production capacity we can reach only to 0.0018% of the total addressable market. So in next 5 years we are planning to reach to more than 50 cities, and also we want to explore B2B markets and exports. These are the channels of reach. Now few channels we have already tapped, like shown here, websites or social media or subscription model, and these ones are we are planning to work on that in upcoming year. Our competitive advantages include we have global users, so we have informed and seeded market for exports and international launch. Our research and development team is continuously working on innovative products. We have GI certification for credibility, and we have state of the art manufacturing facility. Again, empowerment of farmers training, empowerment and sustainability. We are doing that for forming a farmers cluster for pure meat production, so as to have a sustainable supply chain. These are our projections and profitability. This is our team. Uh, yes, we need a network synergy, guidance, and money to proceed. I mean, to reach to our targeted customer. So, in last, I would like to say it's a huge opportunity. This will be a game changer in the way we consume sweetness if we come up with such products. Innovative product line to satisfy their customer sweet tooth craving, and our team is like we have expertise from different fields, so it's a kind of founding team has experts in all areas. It's a woman founded startup, it's a mother daughter startup. More than 50% of employee are women, so we are creating a livelihood for rural women. And in future, in next 2 years, we are working to create a women oriented sales network with more than 5,000 women from nearby areas. And through our research center, we are emphasizing more on participation of women in agriculture. These are the awards and recognition which we have won since last 1 to 2 years. We are supported by Startup India, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Food Processing, and of course by Manage. We are participant of cohort 4, and yes, these are the testimonials. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sharmili, for the very sharing the sweet of work you are doing and creating impact in the sugarcane growing farmers community. It's really recommendable.
Thank you.
So now the participants are requested to put your questions in the chat box. So that will be taken up at the end of the session, my colleague Praveen. So now I request to Alok, kindly request to our next speaker.
Yeah, thank you, Amit. Our second speaker for the day is Miss Sai Sudha. She is the founder of Bilvam Jagannatha Herbal Private Limited. She has done master in mass communication and journalism and has worked as health communication professor for 15 plus years. Life goal of Sai Sudha is to work on health and nutrition, understand the consumption pattern that influence health and nutrition, especially among the women and children. The same lead her to start a company. Sai Sudha has developed more than 40 herbal products and focusing in solving the health and nutrition issues in the society. Sai Sudha is an incubator of Manage and a grantee under the RKVY-RAFTAAR program under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. Sai Sudha ma'am, you can now take up. Thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Alokji, for giving me this opportunity. And so I'm just sharing the presentation. Visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Good to go, please.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. So this is a very brief and short presentation, I would say. The journey so far I had with Bilvam and before Bilvam. So my introduction to Ayurveda started when I was like, very young. So at home, we had followed seasonal, season-based food diet. And then my father used to make a lot of, even this Chyawanprash. And then for hair, he used to make a hair oil and different kinds of upton. And then, the cooking my mother had used. So I was generally exposed to those things, but unknowingly, like why certain things are being done. Like, every winter season in January and all, we also in South, we have this function like during Uttarayan, that those wild bears which we get. So that is given, and that's a compulsory fruit to be eaten. And I never knew like why it was like, told and we were doing. But over a period, now I understand that if we eat bear, any hair that is in the intestines, like both large and small intestines, that actually gets washed away from the body, which is very, very important for healthy gut. So certain things like this, like which I've never known but was exposed right from my childhood. So and then we had always my father had land, so he was growing rice. So the hand pounded rice. So these are the things which we have always been consuming, and I grew up in that kind of an environment. And my mother's health, because of her various health conditions, we were following Ayurveda very, very strictly. So that is how I exposed. So till the age of 20, this is a kind of conditions and situations I grew up in. And then from 20s and 40s, like basically this slide, I had divided my life experiences into like this. So during that time when I started working and all, and when I became a mother also, so I started doing a lot of experimentation with food. As you all agree, like our kitchen is the best laboratory for food and nutrition. So then we started with like, I avoided the white rice, milk, pasteurized milk, and then the oils, refined oils, and maida. So these are the things we have avoided, and I started working on, like I learned yoga, I learned pranayama. So though I had quite a, like, some knowledge on Ayurveda, but still myself, I didn't know like how to begin, what to begin. So these are the things I started working on. And then when I was like my first pregnancy, I had deep vein thrombosis. So I had recovered following Ayurveda, and then my mother, all three of them, sister-in-law and sister, they all had cancer. So my mother and my sister-in-law had recovered from cancer, and they followed Ayurveda, and they were like really healthy and all. My sister, we lost her about 5-6 years back, but that is when it was kind of an eye opener for me, which I'll go later. But during that time itself and my entire period, I had worked as a health communication professional. So wherein I had interacted with tribals in Odisha, and then I was also looking at how the ministries and departments, health and family welfare or women and child development, how do they take the decisions? On health policies, how do they draft? What is the communication, mechanisms they use? What kind of messaging they do, to promote, whether to work on anemia or pregnancy care, basically all these things. So there was lot of insights which I have got, and I started respecting the traditional wisdom, health wisdom they had. Though I used to go to teach them on, how to stay healthy and, practice hygiene and sanitation, but many things I had learned in the process. So when I was when I started like early 40s, I lost my sister for cancer. But that is when I realized, okay, Ayurveda, I've been, interested and working on it at personal level, but I need to do something in this. Otherwise, the entire life will go like this, without working on what actually my passion has always been. And that is when I also met my spiritual guru, and he is someone who has a lot of knowledge on various herbs, how do they work, and and those herbs which are not very popular actually. So he had trained me on those kind of herbs and all, and because of him, I became an entrepreneur, because he was very clear that instead of developing the products and giving them for free, it's always better to add some value to it, so that people also start valuing. Because these days, if we, after corona it is slightly better, but before that no one actually values health unless and until they're badly hit. So he said add value, so that and earn money, And if you don't need, okay, it's fine, I can take it. So this is how my entrepreneurial journey has begun. And so this is a brief overview of a business. So we have been working on various herbal health supplements and then herbal applications. So when we say they're 100% herbal, they are actually 100% herbal. Unlike other brands which they claim to be a herbal, but they use in various forms, they use synthetic chemicals, like whether it is a binder or a preservative and all. Sorry. So yeah, so these, so we have about 40 plus formulations which we have developed. And then we were also very clear that our sourcing of raw material should not just be of high quality, but also be of, we should be very responsible, like from where we are actually procuring. So because of my stint in Odisha, so I have a contact. I worked with the tribal farmer groups there. So I contacted them, and even today, though I'm from Gujarat, we still get turmeric powder from turmeric and other spices from Kandhamar, which is GI tagged for turmeric. So we have followed this, we support these farmer groups both in Kerala and Odisha. And then our customers are right now urban educated who have, some kind of an understanding on how herbs work and who respect these, natural herbal therapies. So that is how we are targeting. And we have customers both in India and even outside. And coming to marketing channels, though we started with social media, platforms and all, we ran campaigns. But right now we are looking at various B2B opportunities and, organic stores and such platforms also. And yeah, our formulations are definitely very innovative. Uh, that is what, when we started entering into the market, when they have, when our line of distributors and all, when they have actually seen, we have realized that these kind of formulations are not there at present, most of our formulations. And then the other thing which we did is like our own customers who have actually liked our products and they wanted to promote. So we trained them. So we run a series of trainings to train on how these products work and all. So we call them Bilvam Angels. So that is another line of marketing innovation we did. And because we are very much, we respect Mother Nature and we want everyone to equally respect.
Sorry to interrupt you, but we have to finish it in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And one more speaker is there, yeah. And then I have to take the questions also from the participants.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So this is how, our business innovation has been. And I'm sorry, it's not moving.
It's like got stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is okay. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, as I said, because we work with farmers, we work with herbs. So the social and environmental costs also we are meeting. Like we definitely work, we ensure that farmers also start practicing, natural ways of farming, and then we exchange ideas between them. We started talking to them about herbs, growing herbs, and how it can be commercially viable for them. And then our entire production team is women, and there also we talk about how we can actually bring in the traditional ways of processing into our production methods. And then our customers are like, constantly we talk to them and explain them that what herb we have used for which health condition. So they are also getting sensitized. Not just they become healthy, but they also promote those herbs and protect those trees and herbs from felling of, trees and all. So this is how we are contributing to the environment as well. And of course, as I said, because 40% of our margins we have included even in our MOU also, that we'll be supporting and establishing goshalas and growing herbal gardens and all. And so this is the current status. So we have both nutraceutical and Ayush licenses, and then we are being incubated by both ICR, MediHerb, and as well as Manage. And then we have about B2B, 9 B2B partners. And yeah, we have been mentioned by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji in Man Ki Baat. And these are our scaling up plans. Basically, we are continuously working on various products, on various herbal formulations. We are working on patents, and we are looking at export market very, very seriously. And then soon we are also going to launch our products in 8 major cities. They're already there across India, but with a more focused way, we would like to enter those cities. And then and promote the idea of herbs and all through social media. So this is what we are planning to do. And this is our product range. Basically, as I said, supplements and cosmetics, herbal teas, oils, and then this is how we do our packing. So we have various formulations and solutions for various health conditions. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much, Saisudha ma'am, to sharing the story that how you started your own startup, Bilvam, and of course, it's a roller coaster ride for every entrepreneur is facing in his journey. And
A dedicated and passionate woman entrepreneur from Manipur. She is the founder of Yorkinching Foods LLP, become coming into an area of agripreneurship. She did LLB, EAD, and has more than 10 years of teaching experience. Through her agribusiness, she is committed and working for the upliftment of SC and ST women of Manipur through the production of indigenous opportunity. She is an incubator managed under the RKVY-RAFTAAR program. Her business model is production of value-added products from fermented bamboo shoot. So over to you, ma'am. You can now take up, ma'am, please.
Yeah. Sir, is my screen visible?
It is getting loaded, ma'am. It is getting loaded. Now, meanwhile, you can start, ma'am. You can explain about your entrepreneurial journey.
Is it okay?
And still, it is showing loading.
Sir, then could you share the PPT then from your end?
yeah, we will share it from our end. You can start, ma'am. We will share it from our end.
I am going
Okay,
to.
okay, sir. Okay. Uh,
Meanwhile, you can
Good
start,
afternoon,
ma'am,
everyone.
please.
Okay, sir. Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Haripyari Nauri from Manipur, one of the northeastern states of India, and I am the founder of Yorkshire Foods LLP. It is an agro enterprise based in the Kaching district of Manipur, and we are into the value chain of bamboo shoot based product called soyboom and indigenous food of Manipuris, and of course the whole Northeast Indians. Bamboo shoot has been a part of our diet since time immemorial, and we Northeast Indians are very fond of eating bamboo shoot either in the fresh form or fermented form. So, sir, is this PPT?
Just a minute, ma'am. Just a minute. It's getting loaded, ma'am. Just give us a second.
Okay. Okay, sir. So, what inspired me to be an entrepreneur is a very long journey, in fact. Okay, yeah. As you can see here in the pictures, the first picture is the fresh bamboo shoots that is collected from the forest. And the second picture is our product soybean, that is fermented bamboo shoot, which is like fermented for 1 year, in fact. And the third picture is one of our favorite dishes called soybean ironba, which is prepared with soybean, potato, dry fish, along with local herbs. So, next slide, please. Yes, my entrepreneurial journey. Actually, what inspired me to be an entrepreneur? It's a very long journey. I was a teacher before I became an entrepreneur. I was teaching in different schools in different states of India, as my husband is in a transferable job. Whenever he gets posting, I had to resign, and then I have to find vacancy and face interview and join to a new school, to a new station. So I felt I should do something to have my own identity. I believe that women can be self-reliant. She can live in her own terms. With this belief, I started my entrepreneurial journey in 2019. And I took up our indigenous food for my venture. And then, so next slide. And then I found out that most of our indigenous foods available in the market are not like quality is not maintained, and proper packaging and branding is not done. So we need to produce quality product for our people. Then, sir, next slide. Then I do some personal research and a survey. And sir, please, next slide. Okay. S- Sir, something is missing in this slide.
What happened, man? This is a problem slide I had loaded.
Yeah, but from the right hand side, no, something is missing. Okay, I will just continue.
Yeah, please.
So I found out that the problem is much bigger. It is not limited to the quality and availability. It is related to the livelihood of the forest dwellers, in fact. As you know, Manipur is a hill state, and 90% of the total geographical area of Manipur is hill. And most of the hill areas is covered with bamboos. In India, 136 bamboo species are found, and 53 bamboo species are from Manipur. Out of these 53, 15 species are edible. And Manipur produces 15,469 tons of bamboo shoot annually. In spite of these abundant bamboo and bamboo shoot resources, the forest dwellers are not able to get enough income due to the inadequate market and these transport facilities. So, on the other hand, many Manipuris are staying in different parts of India who miss our indigenous food due to non-availability. Uh, so we are trying to fill up this gap by developing a value chain of bamboo shoot based product. Sir, next slide. Hello, sir. Please go to the next slide.
Yes,
So
yes, yes, ma'am.
we are developing, yes, sir. We are developing value chain of soybean, that is fermented bamboo shoot, and other forest produces. We are doing through processing, packaging, branding, and developing market linkages. This way, we are trying to support the forest dwellers, especially the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe women of Manipur, and increase their income, and also avail value added and preservatives free bamboo shoot globally. So next slide. So, sir, please go to the next slide.
Yeah, little network error is there, ma'am. That's why I'm changing it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So this is how we are developing our value chain of soybean. First, forest dwellers, they collect bamboo shoot from the forest during the months of June to September, and then they bring it to their houses, and they remove the its cover, outer cover. It is somewhat woody, in fact. They remove the outer cover, clean it, and then they cut it into thin slices. And these thin slices of fresh bamboo shoot, we bring it to our manufacture processing unit. There we have a big bamboo basket. We emptied the this thin sliced bamboo into this basket, and keep it airtight, and keep it for fermentation for 1 year in our traditional way. So this is how we are doing. And then after 1 year, we remove the fermented bamboo shoot, and then we do some sorting out and all. We remove unwanted things, whatever bamboo leaves and all are there, we remove it, and then we do packaging, and finally we sell it in the market. Sir, next slide, please. So our USP is that our product is 100% natural. It is procured, our raw material is procured directly from the forest, which is naturally grown. And then we use the best varieties of bamboo shoot out of the 15 edible species found in Manipur. Our soybean is traditionally processed without adding any fermenting agent or preservatives, and make sure that it is fermented for 1 year to enhance its taste and aroma. It is a superfood with high content of calcium, fiber, and protein. And calcium is very good for women. So our soybean is a good food for women, especially the pregnant women and all. Then validation of our product is done in NABL approved lab. In fact, we are developing deforestation-free supply chain. Next slide, sir. So our business model, we follow both B2B and B2C business model. We sell our product directly to the customers and indirectly through departmental stores. Our target customers are the Manipuris staying in different parts of India, and gradually we will target to other Northeast Indians, and then to Southeast Asian countries, as we share more or less the same food habits. For marketing and promotion, we have our own website where and a Facebook page where our customers contact us and they give order. We participate in trade fairs, melas, exhibitions, etc., as many as possible. Sir, next slide. Current slide, yes. So our enterprise was started in 2019 as proprietorship in the name SP Foods. Our product has gone through different phases of prototyping, and now it is in the market, and company incorporation has also been done. So far, we are able to connect with 6 farmers and increase their income by 50%, created employment of 6 part-time workers. Of course, these are all scheduled caste women, and collaborate with 20 departmental stores. Sir, next slide. So, in order to support the forest dwellers, only bamboo shoot is not enough. We have to support them by like selling all other producers like their this Yongsak, that is tree beans, Heidi Bob, that is citrus micropteris, Umorok, that is king chili. These are all naturally grown in the hills. So in the next 1 year, we are trying to introduce 4 new products. Uh, Dried king chili, then tree beans, and then dried Heidi Bob. So next slide. And the fourth product is our chakao, that is the aromatic black rice. This way, we are trying to empowering the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe women, and also we are trying to support 100 farmers in the next 1 year. So next slide. We have already started procuring these raw materials. Thank you. This is our team. I am the founder, Haripyari Naurem, and our co-founder, Restozit. She is Merina Kumantem, and Mr. Dusihal Singh, retired section officer, Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Government of Manipur. Thank you everyone for listening patiently, and I would like to extend our gratitude to Manage CIA for giving us this opportunity and supporting us. Thank you so much. If you have any queries, I would love to answer. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Haripare ma'am. It's a really very interesting story you shared. You are coming from such an area where we hardly see very good facilities, and in that area you are creating impact with the farmers. You are serving to the community who are seeking that food which is coming from the northeast side. So you are really playing a role model in that region, and we are really proud of you, ma'am, for sharing the story. So now
Thank
we
you,
are
sir.
moving towards the end of this session with the Q&A. We'll take some questions from the participants end. So now I request to my colleague Praveen to pick up some questions and give the opportunity to ask the questions to speakers.
Yes, thank you, Amit. Now we will move to the next section of today's webinar, that is Q&A. So I have one question which is common for all the three speakers. All three women are very inspiring, have very inspiring stories. So the biggest question that is most of these women entrepreneurs face is when they are coming up with any new products into the market. So how difficult it is for you to push it and face the competition from the biggest brands. So suppose Sharmili madam, she is having jaggery powder already. There are many companies who are into this. So how difficult it is for any woman entrepreneur, new products, if they want to bring. So what challenges they face and how you can beat the competition in the market. Yes, any speaker would like to answer this? Okay, Sharmili madam, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can speak. Yes. So thank you, sir. Thank you for this question. So I guess penetration into the market is equally, I mean, difficult whether it is a male entrepreneur or female entrepreneur, because the market is already there established very well. So first thing, yes, we are facing difficulties to penetrate in the market when there are many players into the jaggery business. Second thing, first what we worked on is giving convenience to the consumers. So we first studied the market, like what jaggery brands are doing actually into the market, and what services they are giving to the consumers, and then we tried to find out like that gap where we can actually work, and we came up with that product first. So definitely, I mean, when targeting mass class, it is getting really difficult to address all the customers, and that is why now we are shifting towards a focus driven consumers, or you can say target driven consumers. Now we have in 1 year of survey, we got to know like who is our customer, like let's say premium customer or grocery stores, and there we are placing all our products. So first thing important is we need to find that gap which is there into the market, and we need to start with addressing that market and slowly start introducing other products into the same market.
Okay, okay. Sai Sudha madam, any inputs from your end for this question?
Yeah, as Sharmili is saying, it's same for both. Definitely, there is no difference between female and a male entrepreneur. But yeah, mostly our product determines and speaks about, our enterprise, or about the quality, also the market, how much we can reap from the market. So I think if we focus on the quality of a product, then I'm sure we will definitely win the race.
I do agree with Sudha ma'am. We should not compromise with the quality. If the quality of the product is is best, I should say, and then there is we don't have difficulty to find customers. So we should maintain quality.
Yes, yes. Thank you. So we have a few participants here who have raised their hands. Akanksha, she wants to ask question to the speakers. I'll unmute her. Yes, Akanksha, you can ask questions directly to the speakers.
ये है क्या? CS. Okay.
Yes, please go ahead. Yes, you can ask the question, Akanksha. Okay, I think there's some technical issue. We will unmute the another participant who want to ask question. We have another participant called Kannan. I'll unmute.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you for the chance. I have a question to Shamili. She has mentioned in her slide that she's looking for collaboration opportunities also. I just need to know what kind of scope they have for collaborating. Am I audible?
Yes, Kannan, can you repeat your question again? There's
Yeah,
slight issue with the audio.
my question is to Shamili. She has mentioned in her slide that collaboration opportunities are also one of the scope. I just need to know briefly what kind of collaborations he is looking at.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Thank you for this question. So basically, sir, right now we are looking for, exploring markets from different cities. That opportunity we are looking for, like whatever cities we have targeted, we want to try new cities where we can take feedbacks from customers and we can see if we can penetrate into that market. Second, we are looking for some B2B collaborations. For example, we are open for white labeling as well. So if any hotel chains or any restaurants or cafes, they want for let's say take an example of Jaggery sachet. So if they want in their name, we can do that service for them as well with our powder and our packaging.
Okay, if you are okay with white labeling, then I will get in touch with you.
Sure, sir. Sure,
mainly for export markets.
Sure, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, thank you. We have one more participant, Mr. C. Ramesh Ramkumar. I'm unmuting. Yes, Ramesh ji, you can ask question directly to the speakers.
Ma'am, Sai ma'am.
Yes.
Hello. Ma'am, I just wanted to know, you said about the plant and growing some sort of Ayurvedic plants and medicinal plants.
Yes.
Is it possible, as I am a civil engineer?
Okay.
Please complete your question, Mr. Ramesh. Ramesh, please ask the question completely. Your question was incomplete. Okay, we'll take the next participant. Again, Akanksha has raised her hand again. I'll unmute. Akanksha, you can ask the question now. Okay, we have Lakwinder Kaur. Yes.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, everyone. My
Yeah, good
question,
afternoon, madam. You can ask.
yeah, so this is basically to all the speakers. Like just to start with the business, where is it your own funds which you started it with, or you have gone to the investors, or something of that sort has happened, or some other investment you have taken? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, madam. Audible.
Yeah.
Any speakers who would like to answer this question from Kvinder Kaur?
Yes,
Yes, yes. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, please go ahead. I can speak later.
Okay. Lakhvinder ji, actually, yeah, initially for Pilgrim at least, I did the self-funding, like me and my husband. And then later on, we started that way, bootstrapping, and then we haven't still gone to investors. Thankfully, to manage, that is again getting postponed. So it's very helpful. Yeah.
Okay. So any advice on how to go, like if we don't want to put our own funds and we want to start a business, like what can be the ways?
Maybe you have to approach any incubator like Manage and seek their guidance. That will be helpful then.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. So we have few more questions in the chat box. Due to shortage of time, we would like to end today's webinar. I request all the participants to check the chat box. We have given link to submit your feedback for the webinars, and also link for upcoming events of Manage CIA. Manage has launched applications for Manage Agri 2023. So anybody who is having innovative business ideas related to agriculture and allied sectors can submit your idea before April 30th. And startups who are looking for financial assistance under RKVY-RAFTAAR project through Manage can apply for cohort 9. Even the applications for cohort 9 are available now. You can visit our official website of Manage CIA, click on the recent updates icon, and you can get the details of all these programs. On behalf of Manage CIA, I thank all the speakers for the webinars. They have given wonderful sessions today, inspiring stories all through three women entrepreneurs from different regions with the different products have come up. And it's not that easy to run a startup, especially for women with a lot of competition in the market, and they are doing literally a wonderful job. And in fact, these women entrepreneurs who have been speakers for today have received financial assistance from Manage through RKVY-RAFTAAR project. So I thank both all the speakers and also the participants who have spent almost 1 hour to listen to their session and also ask relevant questions to these speakers. And also thank my fellow Manage team in coordinating for arranging these webinar series. I thank everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
Forgot to mention the PPTs and the contact details of the speakers will be shared to the registered participants or email. So you can check the email inbox after this webinar. Thank you.